I'm speaking to Derek from Mannin Cancer Help, and we're somewhere very special, aren't we?
We are indeed. We're at the front entrance of the new Mannin Cancer Help Centre, which we're just going to have a quick walk through now. So as you can see, we're situated at the front of the hospital, just opposite, and the doors lead straight in. But also, one of the beauties of where we are is when you walk in, you can see straight out the door. So it gives you a feeling of being openness, a little bit of comfort. No one's boxed in, very unhospital-like. So come on in, if you can open the door.
Oh gosh,
So, yeah,
lovely.
much warmer in here. So this is the reception area of the centre. Again, a big, large open space. Reception area where our two members of staff sit to welcome guests or anyone coming into the building. This side is Macmillan Information Centre. So Macmillan Information is really important to us because they offer support, but they also offer up-to-date, relevant, timely information. So we encourage people to come here, maybe newly diagnosed or want to find out a bit more information about cancer services. Would come in here, speak to the girls. The girls are normally at this table here, but there's as you can see, there's a mine of information. There's also a small quiet space at the back behind the beautiful water feature here. So behind this water feature, there's a small area where people can just sit and talk to Macmillan and get the information they require. So as you can see, this is a massively open area. The water feature just gives you that feeling of calmness.
Hang on, we're all fans of the TT. What have we got here?
Oh, these are the amazing bikes that we're producing for TT. So you may have seen a really good cause, which is the Mannin bikes. So we've done loads of replica bikes that we're going to be auctioning on TT Week. And also we've done corporate bikes. So it's helped massively fund Mannin Cancer Help and allowed us to do lots of good work within
and of
that
course,
charity.
charitable funding has
Absolutely.
been a huge story, a big part of this building.
Absolutely. We can't emphasise enough the number of people that have helped and contributed this from builders to everybody that's contributed to the building. And obviously public donation helps us. So every single penny that is in this building has come from people, real people, who have got an affinity or have got a love of supporting others.
Well, this is quite something so far. Show me more, Derek.
Yes, let's go on through. So pass through a reception area. As you can see, a beautiful garden. So eventually the idea is that these bushes will grow over the car park. So it'll give you a feeling of being in the country. So through a reception area into this room here, which is a peaceful room. So support groups will use this room. Patients can use this room. Relatives can use this room. We have a massive TV on there that's got a direct link to Clatterbridge and various places, so people can use that space. Into the heart of the building here, where we have kitchen facilities, we have internet facilities in there so people can access their own information, tea and coffee, biscuits, cakes, you name it, they can come in here. And this is really good for peer support. So people that come in who are cancer patients, relatives of, friends of, can come here and get really good, meaningful information, but have a really quiet space. We move into a really nice zone. So this is like a really quiet zone. The beauty of this zone is it's very, very peaceful. It's very quiet. We've deliberately made the couches a little bit private. So, for example, we have patients coming in here or relatives come here for 5 minutes quiet before they go to the chemo unit. But it also doesn't take you away from the building. So it's a quiet space, but you still feel you've got company. So moving on, we have a physio room there. So we have people, ladies coming to do physio. We have dietitians come in. We have the wig lady comes in. And then this part here is Minds Matters. So Minds Matters offer psycho-oncological support, something that we've not had really for very many years because it's not really funded by government. So this is, again, funded by Mannin Cancer Help, and we buy in the expertise of Minds Matters. So this is higher level counselling services. So this is where people are in distress and they get counselling. So they can come into this area, 2 consulting rooms, a really nice little reception area so people can wait. And if people do feel distressed or whatever, they can go out that door, round the side into the car park, and they don't have to talk to anyone if they don't want to. But if they do, they can come back into the space, use the coffee, have a cup of tea, etc. So that's very quickly the Mannin Cancer Help Centre. It does far more than that. However, what we want people to do, and whether you're a patient, you're a relative, a carer, or even someone who owns a business with someone with cancer, come and talk to us and we can maybe help. So welcome.
And let me see, this is open during the daytime.
Absolutely.
We have staff on the reception,
We have
as you said.
staff reception. So 9 o'clock to 5 is round about the hours. There's some after hours work going on, but there's some great support groups going on at the moment. So tomorrow, which is Thursday, we have lung cancer support group in, and they're going to be having a direct link with the consultants in Clatterbridge, who are going to talk to them through various bits and pieces about treatment, about living with and beyond, which is great.
This is absolutely magnificent. I think anyone who's had treatment at the hospital just across the way there will know that it has got that certain atmosphere that this, supersedes all of that, and it's so comfortable and friendly and accessible.
That's what it's for. You know, every person that walks through the door leaves a bit of themselves in here with love and all the freshness and good thought that goes with that. And that's what these centres need. They live on the love and the thoughts of good people. Sorely needed. You know, I wish I had it when I was going through cancer, because my family might have used this to get support and help. So it's for everybody who's involved in the cancer. So even if you're a donator or a funder, this is part of you. It's part of us now. As we've said to people, there is absolutely no health money going into this. This is all privately funded, solely owned by Mannin Cancer Help. We own the building. We pay a peppercorn rent on the land, but it allows us to choose our own destiny and decide what we want to do when we want to do it, and react very quickly to the demands of the public and the people that are going to use the service, which is what we need to do with cancer patients a bit more smartly.
That is absolutely perfect. Thank you so much,
Thank
Derek.
you. No, it's brilliant. Thank you.